Hello, and thank you for contacting Wave Support. I see from your request you're looking for some tips on adjusting the edge lift on these designs. Well, if we look at your current design, I'll bring that up here. Um, you have a couple options. To bring down the edge lift, the simplest thing to do is pull down this black dot, and if you're looking at your edge angle here is at about 40.4 in this meridian, I usually go for about looking for maybe 1 unit increment change. So the easiest thing to do is bring this down until you get about about 1 unit. You can go 2 if you like that. That's the simplest thing, just to bring down that corner of that lens. Now, if I recall from your previous clinical request, you had noted that this patient wore a previous version of this lens rather successfully for over a year. So I went back and pulled up a design here that I believe was that older design, but I noticed that you had used a more traditional wave placement of the optical zone, the red and the blue balls here. And if I look at this design and compare it to the two, um, in your newest lens you have quite a bit of central clearance here, and you come down and you've got a little bit smaller area of touch. And if you look at the back surface of that lens, you've got a lot more ups and downs as you approach this limbal area of the cornea. If you look at the earlier version of that lens, using more traditional wave design, you'll see you have a much more even contour coming across and a much more flatter landing area. So one thought would be, if you're unable to get this lens successfully fit with your more current design with the narrower, smaller back OZ, you could consider going back to your original design, and then once you get that lens on the eye, then adjusting that edge lift up or down, basically using the black dot. So that would be some recommendations for that right lens.